Do you know what's really funny? To move this on to Garnacho, because did Best of Enemies and just been out listening to other fans, and they find this Garnacho. So, because obviously, amongst our fan base, there's Garnacho's one that's a splitter of opinion. Garnacho's almost kind of similar. How people feel about Bruno? Some people love him, some people hate him. A Marmite type player, and that's what I feel Garnacho is with our fan base. But listening to everyone else, they're like, I don't understand what Man United are doing right now with this player. They're like, he's young, he's one of your better players. Why are you selling him? It feels like they said your club's acting like a mid-table team. They're in financial difficulty and they're taking whatever they can get for a player of certain quality. And what's crazy is we're having that thing when the match-going fans are quite different to the people that don't go to game or ain't got the liberty to go to games all the time. Because if you listen to the Old Trafford crowd, I believe they tried to send a message to the board. You was in there, Flex, so you can tell us.
Yeah, they were singing Viva Garnacho. They were cheering him. Yeah.
It wasn't just sometimes you sing a player's song just to, in that moment to say, hey, player, big up to you. This one felt like we're really singing this song.
Yeah, don't sell him. They have Argentina flags in the stands.
Wow. I can read out. This is a message I got from a mate of mine. He's a Chelsea fan. He said, quote, any idea what's going on with the Garnacho and Chelsea situation? Because I, for one, am baffled by it. I come from a Chelsea fan, right? And his point was, he was saying to me is, I don't know why United are necessarily selling. You have to kind of explain, because not everyone knows about the complete financial structure that United are in. So you explain that. But he was also saying from a Chelsea perspective, he was like, we've got loads of wingers. It's not even like a priority position for them too. Maybe because of the Mudryk thing. Maybe
Matisse
that's
ain't
why
on it at all. Matisse is like, no.
Yeah, like a lot of Chelsea fans are like, why are we doing it? Even I saw Maresca sort of came out and went, I'm happy with the options, we've got. Not that he's got a massive say over transfers at Chelsea anyway, but yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one all around, and I don't know. It just feels weird that we would sell our youngsters. But KG's right.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I was going to say that.
It's right in terms of the percent. Like I said, that it splits. It's so polarizing because we've done it when you get those comments, don't you? Going like, no, Garnacho's mid. Get rid of him. This shows how far the standards have fallen at the club. And then the other end of it is like, no, you're getting the history wrong. I saw Andy off Stretford Paddock the other day. I don't know if you saw this as well as on social media. He was like, you sell him to Chelsea. Who's to say in 2 or 3 years' time he doesn't go to Spain, to Barca or La Liga for £100 million? We missed out on that. We missed out on that, and that could have been us. He sort of was saying we could sell him in the future, but we could sell him for even more. But we're selling him for less.
But then the other side of the fan base absolutely laugh at that, and they say, have you seen how deluded people are thinking that this guy's going to reach that type of level? I'm telling you now. Well, people were telling us before, innit? Athletic Bilbao, Sociedad vibe. Like, that was before this.
Remember that Elche and them teams.
That was and Chelsea are there now, and Napoli top of the.
There you go. So again, they were wrong. They said this player 50.
They said he's eventually going to end up there. They're saying that.
No, but they're wrong because the first team that want to buy him is not those teams. He's not looking at Celta Vigo, Real Sociedad.
It ain't them things.
He's looking at Napoli, and they're coming back with other bids. Now, I've heard as soon as you say this, you immediately get tarred with a brush. He's player C, because he doesn't want him to go. I'm like, okay, guys, relax. Yeah, because I got
pushing back on some of those last night as well.
I was fighting them. I left the show pissed off. That's what happened. I left the show pissed off.
He did leave the stadium pissed off. He did leave the show quite sour last night, actually.
I was pissed off.
We were wrapping up, and I was like, "Hey, do you go in live?" And he was like, "Maybe." I don't know. Maybe
But we won. Why are you miserable? We won. Remember?
Because I was like, people can't see what's happening at this club, and they can't see why this is a bad thing.
So they're the problem. So people like them. So easy.
Well, I'm saying, I might have to say that. Yeah, I might have to say that. Yeah, in this,
it's people like them. It's the people like who can't see the real problems. They're the issue.
No, not just. Flex, don't do this to me right now. Because let me get this right. I don't want to say that. That's not what I'm saying. Actually.
You just said you might have to say it, though, is what you said.
Yeah, you have to. And
which one is it? Are you flip-flopping?
And when you said you might have to, it felt like you already kind of did.
All right, because I don't know how to say this. I don't have to say this without taking them emotion.
How you feel?
Yeah. As Ruben Aaron says, I'm 40, I'm young, and I'm gonna make mistakes. Yeah,
that's the line. That just allowed you to say any kind of madness and just go, listen.
I made a mistake in my last. Yeah. So check it out. I feel that we're not paying close attention to the unprecedented things that we're doing at this club. Yeah, when we go back. There is, I get every player has a price, but I wish the price made sense. If you told me Garnacho 70 to 75, 80 million, it would hurt. It wouldn't really hurt. I'd say it's a shame, but that's good money. Like in any transfer window, that's a good sell. Like you can on say, you know what, we got a good rate for that. Now getting rid of a player at that age, 20 years old, who is, people are saying exactly what he is. They're saying, well, he's mid. People are telling me that I should give Xerxes more time, but then like I have to wait and appreciate what Xerxes is going to become. But we're going to make a decision on a 20-year-old. It makes no sense. And it's not a normal 20-year-old. It's a 20-year-old that's doing well. If this kid was playing for Atalanta or anyone else other than Man United, people would tell us to get the checkbook out and give him what he's worth. But guess what? Because he's playing for Man United, all of a sudden, 60 million from a rival, is good enough. How? It doesn't, for me, it doesn't make sense. This stage of the season, it's not like we're blessed with a lot of attacking talent. He's playing the games. He was one of the better players yesterday, but it's like, KG, don't know what you're talking about. Just get rid of him. He needs to go. No, Man United shouldn't be doing this. We should see like the ceiling. If I said to you now, I don't know, let's say it was a 70 million for Kobe. Are you not selling him? You probably say, I imagine people are saying no. Are you not selling selling Kobe for 70 million?
This will probably annoy you even more, KG, when it comes to this Garnacho stuff. So Rob Dawson and others from ESPN are saying that Manchester United have been asked to kept informed of developments regarding Christopher Nkunku's future, while Chelsea continue to weigh up a formal move for Alejandro Garnacho. So the sort of speculation could be that they might accept cash plus a player in Nkunku to get that deal done. And to your point, then you'd be going, right, you sold a 20-year-old homegrown player. Obviously, look, you'll get money. Maybe not even 60 million. Then, if it's going to include a player, maybe it's a little bit less. And then you're getting Nkunku, I guess, as someone that can play. He could play as an inside 10. I suppose everywhere. He plays everywhere, striker, winger, 10. But for the vast majority of his time at Chelsea, has been injured. And my goodness me, the last time we signed an injury-prone player from Chelsea, he's still injured now in Mason Mount. Are Chelsea seeing us coming again, basically? Are going like,
we'll be pricks. I would be pissed off, bro. How old is this guy? 27 years old. That's what we're going to do. Whoever he is right now is who he's going to be forever. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at this guy's career. Let's have a look at how many games.
No, he's had a good career. He's been good. Before he come to Chelsea, he's a top player. Like he's a really like well sort of player.
47 and 43.
No, bro, at his best level, he's better than Garnacho and Nkunku.
But he's in his.
But he's older. That's what I'm saying. He's in his prime. It's his prime. So but then if we're just talking about the business side of it and kicking on the team, if you're saying you're going to get someone ready made now, 27 and Nkunku, better quality plus money to spend on other positions. That's how they could be looking at it. I'm saying from an Ineos perspective. But I hear what you're saying. The injuries, I'll be very worried. Because since he's come here, he's been struggling. But then now, this has been the longest he's been fit for ages, but he just can't get a game.
So we have to
play, he'll break down.
Only us. Because again, Mason Mount, bro, let that be a cautionary tale. It's like we read the Mason Mount book and said, another. That's what we're doing. Mason Mount's broken. Even in that Sancho one, Sancho's there, and we have Mason Mount. And we think, when you even look at that one, you say, who's got the better deal, guys? Who's got the better deal?
The guy who can play every week.
They are laughing. If they get Garnacho for 27-year-old Nkunku, and let's hope that they stick with this manager, because anyhow they sack this manager and this player is another surplus to requirements, yeah, what are we gonna do? This is it. This is it. This is the book, and people will feel like in my now this rant right now is just me doing player FC. No, guys, I'm saying whoever Nkunku is right now is who he's gonna be. Yeah, we got another kid with with potential. We don't know what that's gonna turn into, but this just stinks.
And let's be honest, yeah, Chelsea, when it comes to this kind of stuff, they're not fools. We've seen over the last few windows of how they operate. Christopher Nkunku, according to Capology, is their 4th highest earner in the squad. He's on £195,000 a week. So there's a reason why they're trying to get rid of him, because once again, they've brought in a player on a high wage, and they're very quick with the turnover of players.
Owen, you there? Owen?
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
AG, have you got him?
Yeah, okay. Nice, just coming back a bit.
No, it's very Robloxy. Yeah,
it'll come back. It does. It does. Yeah, it is
29 games. 29 games. 5 goals, 1 assist.
Now, since he's gone to Chelsea, bro, it's been a nightmare. And you're exactly right. Yeah, exactly. It'll be typical Man United. He's gone there. He's been rubbish.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That he's on 195k a week, 4th highest earner at Chelsea. We've seen what Chelsea do when it comes to turnover of players, particularly the ones that are on a higher salary. If they don't do it in a season, or they're not happy with them in a season, they'll get rid of them. Go, okay, we buy a young player from Man United for around 60, might even be a bit less. He's 27. He's injury prone. He's one of Chelsea's highest earners. How have we ended up doing Chelsea another favour?
Yeah,
how have we done it? How have we done it?
And guys, I'm not the best at maths, yeah, but since he's got to Chelsea, obviously his first season, which was just injury ridden, 110 days for the first knee injuries. That was 20 games.
I can't
Fitness, it just says 44 days, missed 9 games. Hip injury, 24 days, missed 5 games. And his last one was a hamstring injury. This is all last season, by the way. 14 games, 20. 30, 34, 35. He's missed nearly 50 games.
End up with fucking Nkunku, bro. That's what's going to happen. Pricks.
Surely we won't, man.
We will. We end up with a 27 injury-laden player, and you're going to see Garnacho running up and down the wing, having the time of his life. You're going to see Garnacho running up and down the wings. And yesterday, Owen was right. Every touch that he was having, I just couldn't believe we're selling him for 60 million.
First 10 minutes.
Can I enter the chat? Can I enter the chat? The devil's advocate thing. Like
KG's face.
People say about the emotion of like the short-termism, playing against Rangers at home, all the noises that he might leave. So of course, all the touches, you're a bit more emotionally involved. He's having a shot over the bar, keeper saved it, cool, hit the post. Like, he was active, yeah? But if you sold him and you get somebody better, you get somebody that can help, the money that he's used can help the squad rebuild, the betterment of the team, the bigger picture, not just about one guy, not saying you're player FC, but do you not see any side of, like, we are in this mess because of the Glazers?
You have to ask yourself.
And then we have to look at assets that we can sell.
I hear you. How many successful signings have you had?
Do you mean in general?
Just since successful signings in the time that we both groups.
Well, they've had one window in it, so we're still waiting to see.
Oh, and the other and in the past as well.